The railroads don't make any more steam engines.
Not at all, no.
Diesel electric. WP had a diesel and a steam engine over in that railroad fair.
Brought back a lot of memories, huh?
Huh?
Brought back a lot of memories seeing those engines?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah.
Mom and I went to Salt Lake. We drove over to Salt Lake. And they built a new road that goes around Elko. Goes clear around Elko with the turnoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So we stuck going over to Salt Lake. We detoured around Elko. Went out into Salt Lake, visited there. Coming back, we stopped at Elko. And I couldn't find a soul that I knew.
Oh, boy.
Couldn't find a soul I knew. I've been away from there 45 years. Left there in 42, 52, 52, 62, 72, 82. About 44 years.
Yeah.
People are all gone.
Yeah.
Railroads all changed.
Oh, yeah.
The job that, when I hired out there, I was a laborer. Paid $54 a month. And I finally got a helper job, paid a little more. So I decided I wanted to be an engineer, so I got to make student trips for firemen. So I made my student trips, and I didn't like it. Well, about that time, over in the store department, a fellow named Berryhill was the storekeeper. I went to work for him, and they promoted him, sent him down to the West End, the general store, and then I worked for another fellow by the name of Frame, W.G. Frame, storekeeper. So I worked there about 20 years, and they promoted me to the West, to the general store, and I eventually came back to Elko as storekeeper there. Mm-hmm. And I hired a fellow by the name of Visnaw. Visnaw had been sick 8 or 9 times in his chest. But he made a good store man.
Yeah.
And he's dead. Frame, Berryhill, Visnaw, 3 storekeepers.
Boy.
All gone.
Last one.
One storekeeper at Portola went out on a fishing trip. I was running 3 stores for a while. Yeah.
Wow.
Wendover, Elko, and Portola.
Wow.
I'd spend 2 or 3 days in each one, and back and forth.
Uh-huh.
They couldn't find any men to promote.
Boy.
Well, this fellow, J.J., let's see, what the hell was his name? J.J. Dugan, I don't, but he went fishing and he drowned.
Oh, boy.
And they didn't have any men to promote.
Oh.
So I had to take care of Wendover, Utah, Elko, and Portola. Back and forth on the road.
Jeez.
And eventually the big job opened up in Sacramento, and they put me on that.
Yeah.
Then my time run out, 61, time for retirement.
Yeah.
I remember when the diesel engines came out. The manufacturers of the diesels made 3 trains, 3 diesel engines, and the trains that go with them.
Uh-huh.
And they toured the country. One of them came down over the Western Pacific, and our officials had met it in Salt Lake, a lot of our officials, and rode it. And when they went through Elko, they went, the track was back of the yard trains, and it was just loaded with WP officials. And the WP bought the train.
Oh, no
1
kidding.
million.
No kidding.
Yeah. 10 cars and a diesel engine. They were one of the first ones to go diesel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they paid $1 million for 1 train.
Jesus.